Hello and welcome back to episode 6 of Let's Play Planet Coaster. In the last episode we started off building the western area of the park with the scenery and the buildings etc. at the front, and we built a small flat ride at the side. So now my plan is to start on one of the big attractions. Now, obviously, western. We're thinking wood. We're thinking, rivers. I'm going to go for a log flume in here. So let's just go across to water rides. I'm just looking at the boat rides. I'm not going to go for a river rapids, and I'm not going to go for a big boat ride either. So yeah, it's definitely going to be a log flume. So my idea here is to start it off and try and link the log flume up with the hills in the distance. So it will be starting around here, and it will sort of go around towards the back of this area, and that's the idea with it. So I can use the train and blend it all in, and it should, fingers crossed, all flow together. So let's start this construction of the log flume. Nice to get so people can see the log flume up close going around, and then once it's done that bit, we'll take it up. And bring it back down. And we'll go for a small drop here. Nothing too big, just a small one. Twisting around a little bit more. And then we want a steep drop. Maybe not that steep though, because then we can't fit it on. There we go. It'll crash down there. Spin back round, and we'll take it back up. So I think if we get it going over that drop, that could look nice. If let's just shorten that a little bit. I don't think we can. I think that angle is too short at the minute. So let's just straighten that back out. I can't talk today. Let's just go up, drop there. There we are, and then we can. Because all this basically, I'm going to use the train to put this inside a mountain. Essentially, is my plan. So the log flume will be going in and out of a mountain, and that's my plan anyway. And we'll see how that comes off. Let's just loop it back around here. I don't think there's any other special bits of track we can put in. There's a splashdown bit. So what we want here really, let's just get that around the bend, and we'll take it up for the final climb as we go back down the other way, which will be the biggest climb. And at this point, this will be where the big drop starts to form, and we'll have this coming out of a mountainside, and we will. Oh, don't want to speed it up. We want to go all the way down here. Into a splashdown area. Like that. And then maybe loop back round. Excuse me. Loop back round just before the exit. So, and then it can join back up there. Right, I think that looks like a half decent track. There's a lot going on. There's a couple of drops, a couple of small drops, a couple of steep drops, a couple of climbs. I think that does the job, in all fairness. So what we'll do, just before we get the scenery going off and everything else, we will make the entrance paths so that we can sort of we know what to expect from them, really. So I will just widen that a little bit. I think we want to drop that down because it is in the air at the minute, and then we want to take it because this will be a very popular ride. So what we don't want to do, we don't want to join the path on just yet. We want to go down. This will be a very popular ride, so we want a big enough queue so that it can, you know, people can queue up for it. What the last thing you want is the queue line to be too big that people can't join it. Otherwise, that is, you know, that is not going to end well. So we'll have the queue going along here so that they can sort of, you know, they'll be next to the ride the whole way. I think that will work well. We don't want it on that exit. We want it just there, I think. So that is that. Let's get the exit done. Let's bring that down, and the exit can just literally go along here. The exit you just want as short as possible. You just want to get back in the main part, really, don't you? You don't want to be faffing about with the exit. So that's the exit for the ride. Now what I'm going to do is I might build a sort of like cabin for over the station, just so it's, you know, just so it's in like whether it's like an oil miner's base or something like that is what I'm going to go for, I think. But just for now, I'm going to put the terrain editor on. I've just heard that boat. Where's it going? The boat's just landed down there. We'll put the terrain editor on, and let's just pick this rock on the size of it, a bit bigger. You selected. So now what we want to do really is we don't want to flatten it to foundation, do we? I'm on the wrong setting. Here we go. So we want to build it up. So like that bit is underneath, and we want to blend this in so that, you know, a lot of it is covered. There's some of it outside of the hills, but I think in general a lot of it is going to be underground, and I think that's the style I'm going to go for. But as you can see, it kind of blends in with the hills that I've put in on that coaster for the pirate area. So we'll just carry on building these sort of hills around here. The bit down at the entrance isn't going to be inside. That is going to be the starting point of the ride here is going to be outdoors, so that people can see, and then they obviously go inside here at this point. And there, look, that's where they'll go in. So we'll carry on putting that inside there and seal that up, and they can see themselves out, and they go back in, and that's, you know, and that's my vision for it anyway. That hole looks a bit weird, so we'll just cover that up. And then I do want this last drop to begin inside, and there is a reason for that. So we want that inside here. Let's just make sure we level this out a little bit, just so it doesn't look too randomly bulky. Right, and then what we want to paint this area just so it all blends in. Let's just increase the size of the circle. So we'll have that, and then we'll have a few hills and stuff around here, but nothing inside. Just like that. So at that point, that is what our log flume is going to look like. I will go on and put some trees and some rocks around the hill. But on the whole, I think that's I don't think that's a bad ride. Let's just see what the test results are saying. They're saying it's quite an exciting ride. It's got a bit of fear to it, which is good, because you want some level of fear. You don't want it too scared that they won't go on, but you do want a good level of fear, and you don't want to feel nauseous. I mean, you won't feel nauseous on a log flume anyway. I don't think many people do. Yeah, no, I'm quite pleased with that. What we want to do, we want to duplicate these cacti, really, don't we, and just stick these all around this area. No specific way of decorating it, just lots and lots of cacti. But I will go on now and decorate the rest of this, and I will put some more rocks, put some cacti down, and I'll build a cabin for the log flume station. So I'll be back shortly once I've done that. welcome back. So as you can see, I've built finished the entrance for the Log Flume. I'm going with Oil Rig River. Just a couple of scenery, just to give it a bit of a theme, a bit of a story, a bit of a background. It's part of the Western oil rig. It's basically the idea I've gone with. Like I say, nothing too advanced, but it just gives it a bit of a background, bit of a meaning. That's what I've gone with. No, I think overall I'm quite pleased with that. And as I say, it blends in. It doesn't separate too much. You can't actually see the difference between the areas now. My idea is to have a bit of a path between them in some way. Whether I have to adjust this hill here to give a path behind the carousel, I don't know at some point. But that's what I'm thinking anyway. I'm just putting some rocks and some more decoration in around here. I hope you enjoyed that. What we'll do is we'll just go on the ride here, and we will see what it looks like from the rider's point of view. So let's have a ride. And there we go. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that. Like I say, if you did enjoy that, please leave a like. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed already. If you do want to continue watching this series. Yeah, I'll be back in the next episode to carry on in this western area. So yeah, thank you for watching. Goodbye.